Okay, now we're going to do this last graph down here. We're going to do y equals negative 0.5 x minus 4 squared. Okay, so we're going to first start off with the shape. So we'll use this blue color. So we're going to 0.5 tells you the negative 0.5 tells you the shape. So we're going to do 1, 3, 5, and we're going to multiply that by 0.5 negative. So you get negative 0.5, negative 1.5, negative 2.5. So this opens down. The negative tells you it's going to be a reflection. Okay. Now our starting point is actually this negative 4, but it's not negative 4. We're going to have to switch the signs of that. We're going to graph as positive 4. So we're going to put a dot right at positive 4. Okay, that's our vertex. Okay, we're going to go over 1 and down by 0.5. Then we're going to go over 1 and down by 1.5. Then over 1 and down by 2.5. Then over 1 and down by 3.5. 1, 2, 3, and put a dot here. And the same on the other side, but it's symmetrical about the vertex, so the point goes here. I'm just using symmetry here. Point goes right there, and the last point goes way over here. And I'll do my best curve here, so let's see how well I can do this U shape. Should be more of a U shape than a V shape. Okay, kind of U it there, bring it back, and bring it, and it should come that way. We'll add some arrows. Let's label it. This is y equals negative 0.5 x minus 4 squared. Labeled. Okay, let's add the axis of symmetry. So down here, we're going to just put a straight line down here. Use a ruler, please. I know I didn't use a ruler, but use a ruler here. Okay, and this is x equal to 4. So our axis of symmetry is the opposite sign. It's x equals 4. It's what cuts the graph in half, our axis of symmetry. Okay, we've done that, but we haven't put the transformation. So let's go back down here. We'll extend the page again, and I will type it. So there's a number of things that are happening here. First, okay, there's a reflection in the x-axis. Second, there's a vertical compression by 0.5. Okay, and thirdly, there's a horizontal translation for right. So the graph moved for right. So let's take a look over here. It went 1, 2, 3, 4 right. And then it got compressed and it opens down, or we say reflection in the x-axis. Okay, let's plot this on the graph over here. Let's put it here, see if we got it right. So I'm just going to type it right here on the next line. Y equals, and I'll start the bracket and put the other one, x minus 4, okay, to the power of 2. And there it is. Oh, but it's negative. We missed the negative 0.5. Well, there it is down there. Okay, we missed the 0.5. It opens downward. The y-intercept would have been at negative 8. Let's see how close we were on our y-intercept on our graph. 5, 6, yeah, looks like it's at negative 8. We did a good job graphing it. Okay, finally, we're going to fill in this table. So you don't have to graph it to state the transformation. I can just look at it. So if I look at this, I look at the number in the front. It's not negative, so it's not reflection. So the 3 tells me it's a vertical stretch. Vertical stretch by 3. The 18, negative 18, well, it'll go to the right. When it's negative, it goes to the right. So there'll be a horizontal translation right, or 18 right. Not 19, 18 right. Okay, they can go on separate lines here. Okay, next one here. Well, the negative tells me there's a reflection. So that negative in the front tells me it's a reflection. So reflection in the x-axis. Okay, next. The 0.2, it's a decimal. So that tells me it's a vertical compression by 0.2. And the final one, the plus 12. Well, that tells me it's a horizontal. Translation. 12 left. It goes the other way. It goes to the left by 12. Now you guys can fill in the rest of the chart and do the other questions. Okay, if there's another chart, do the chart and finish the graphing questions.